Hi, my name is Philip, and today I'm introducing you to our Miro board and the Heart framework. The Heart framework was originally created by Google to conduct user experience UX design research on a vaster scale, especially for automated channels, for example, for your online marketing. And you can already guess it. The Heart is an acronym. It stands for happiness, E for engagement, A for adoption, R for retention, and T for task success. But let's dive into it. So the happiness measures in general the user's attitude toward your product or a service, and it's often collected, for example, via a survey and measured through the satisfaction, perceived ease of use, or a net promoter score. The E for engagement is typically measures the involvement of a user. So the frequency intensity, so how many times, for example, a person is visiting your site or product, or how one is engaging with your social media content, and the interaction over a given time period. So the A for adoption is typically measures the acquisition of new users or new owners of your product or your services, and it is typically measured, for example, in the number of accounts which were created or in users who have acquired your service or product for the first time. So the retention measures the level of how many people came back to repurchase the product or visit your website or visit your content. And a task success typically measures a process, so to how much extent people were successful in for example, purchasing a product, how much time it took for them to check out with the product, the time to upload a content piece, for example, or the profile creation completion. So, and after introducing you to the most important part of the hard framework, it is also crucial to introduce you to the other side of the metrics, the objective part, the goal part, the signal part, and the metrics part. So in general, the signals and metrics are watered down objectives, because a common pitfall in strategic development of products or content or services is that people in a team who are responsible for the development do not have common goals. So, for example, if your goal is that users enjoy the content and keep discovering more to engage with, the watered down signal would be that the amount of time users spend engaging with the content on your site is growing, and the metrics, so for your measurement of the user experience, would be the number of minutes spent engaging with your content on your site per user per day. And in this manner, you can fill out the framework in general in order to develop your content or your website or your product in general. And you can also see, when you use the framework, on the right side, there we have an example of how we have used the hard framework in the past for the development of objective signals and metrics along the hard framework, the hard categories. And you can also find in the Miro board all the information about the board, how it helps, who and why you should use it, and also the 4 steps on when defining or filling out the hard framework. So I hope that the board will help you to develop your user experiences, and we would be happy about your feedback on the board.